Greetings, everyone. Gleekon here again with another episode of Lore of Warcraft. Stay a while and listen to this one. It's called Garona and the Guardian. They're going to have some interactions. So, I have just looked through the last Guardian book. It's a pinch shorter than the other ones that we've read. I think it's going to come in at around 18 chapters, 18 episodes. Like I said, we're technically, in a way, we're kind of already started. What I think I'm going to do is just starting maybe with the very next episode, we're going to start breaking in the last Guardian, and we'll sprinkle in some of these chapters throughout. But I'm not going to pull out the Let's Play until in the last Guardian we are clearly there. So I'm not sure how far. I'm going to maybe try to alternate it first, but if it seems we're getting too far ahead in Chronicles, I'll pull back some on that. But all right, so this one's called Garona and the Guardian. While Aegwynn battled Sargeras, more Horde forces poured through the Dark Portal. Garona had accompanied the first scouts who'd gone through the gateway, and she reported back to Gul'dan that the hooded stranger was nowhere to be found. The warlock was furious. He had hoped to gain some clues as to Medivh's true nature. He still believed the mysterious figure was a demon in disguise. As orcs fanned out across the Black Morass, they encountered a few human hunters and traders, but they offered little resistance to the Horde. Most of the humans were killed, but a handful were captured alive. There wasn't much reason for the Horde to question them at first. The orcs could not understand the human tongue. But Garona had a talent for learning new languages, and she spent much of her time speaking with these prisoners. She did not ask them about Stormwind's patrol routes or other military secrets, questions the humans might have resisted answering. However, most of the prisoners were happy to teach their strange captor a few words in exchange for food and water. Still, there was valuable information to be gleaned. One prisoner cursed at the orcs endlessly, telling them they were all doomed to die. Okay. So at this point, we are officially interacting with the humans. Okay. He warned that Stormwind had a great mage champion who had single-handedly annihilated a troll army, and that he would make quick work of the green-skinned beasts who had taken over the Black Morass. Garona listened to his furious ravings, and she came away with a name and a location. Medivh, who lived in the Tower of Karazhan. The Shadow Council assassin set out alone, moving quickly, hoping to inspect the tower without being spotted. She could not have picked a worse time. After the deadly battle inside Karazhan, Medivh was in a dark mood and was extra vigilant for intruders. He captured Garona the moment she stepped within sight of the tower. Garona believed her captor would destroy her, especially when she laid eyes upon Medivh. She did not know that this was the stranger who had visited Draenor to make a pact with the Horde, but she recognized that there was a great darkness stirring within him. Yet Medivh did not kill her. She had no information he needed, and she was a curiosity. He had not seen her during his visits to Draenor, and he made no mention of those sojourns to her. She was neither truly orc nor truly Draenei. Garona was an outcast, and he sympathized with that. What was more, she was remarkably intelligent. Garona could already speak the human tongue fairly well. Medivh taught her new words and phrases. She picked them up quickly. It was clear that Garona was no threat to him, and thanks to Gul'dan's endless cruelty, she had no real love for the Horde. Medivh decided that it would be more valuable to have an ally or even a friend among the orcs than another spirit haunting his home. He freed Garona, but he also extended an invitation to her. She could return to Karazhan whenever she liked. Upon reaching the Dark Portal in the Black Morass, Garona told Gul'dan what she had learned. Unbeknownst to her, the warlock already knew what she had seen. Gul'dan had a firm grip on his assassin's mind, and he had been watching through her eyes when she had met Medivh. He had recognized what she had not. Medivh was none other than the mysterious stranger who had come to Draenor. He was a human? That was all? Gul'dan had expected something more. A disguised Burning Legion commander, perhaps. Gul'dan decided that once Medivh's usefulness had ended, he would kill the mage himself. First, he needed to know the location of the tomb of Sargeras. He told Garona that Medivh might be holding useful information in his lair. The warlock ordered his assassin to dig up whatever knowledge she could from the mage's tower. Alright, so we have some official interactions between the orcs and the humans. no official war campaign going on yet, but you could argue that the first level or so from both sides has been, you could argue, although you could also argue that it hasn't, that these are even prior to those incursions. And we're gonna err on the side of caution on this one, but we will on the very next episode do The Last Guardian. We'll get started on that. All right, another episode in the pipes, 5x5. I thank you so much for listening to this episode of Lore of Warcraft.